everyone, and welcome to this month's Best and Worst of Beauty. I've got my fingers crossed for a lot of reasons right now. First off, I mean, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, the sun is setting. I hope the lighting isn't horrific. It's probably a little yellow cast, and not only because of that, but also because of my makeup that I have going on today. But I'm also hoping my camera battery doesn't run out. I mean, this video could go real wrong real quick. So either way, I still wanted to get this filmed for you guys today because it is already December! Yes, 2020 is almost over, my friends. By the time you all see this, there'll be like 3-ish weeks left. We can do it. My friends, we have got this. We can push through. I've also, just like 2020, I've got a lot of disappointment. Yeah? In my pyramid this month. Did I say this is my pyramid for December? I'm filming and you're seeing this in December, but this is my pyramid for November. I actually was kind of surprised I was even able to come up with 10 products to put together here for the pyramid, but when I started thinking about it, because I feel like a lot of stuff I was just kind of like, meh, or I only tried it out like once or twice, so I don't know that I can comment too much on it, but then I really started thinking about it. Oh no, there were quite a few fails. My whole bottom row, for once, is fails. Yeah, and the fails they're not fails continuing on up the pyramid. Either way, blah, blah, blah. Hi, it's my beauty pyramid where we count down the worst products that I tried this past month, all the way up, climbing up to the top of the pyramid where we have my most favoritist product of the month. I am excited to share all of these with you guys. I hope you are excited to hear me talk about these products. And rambling aside, let's get on into more rambling with the products. So let's sing the song together and I can tell you about them. It's the best and worst of beauty, whether good or bad, it's the down and dirty. I think those are the lyrics. So there's another hope that my brain doesn't completely fry during filming. Yikes. Alright, so bottom product on the pyramid this month. This was tough. This product and the next product here, really, both of them could have gone on the bottom, but I think I liked this one a bit less than the other one. This is the Jecca Beauty Skin Assurance Max Coverage Silky Foundation. Nothing about this was silky, it wasn't max coverage, and I didn't like it. It just didn't look great on my skin. I thought it looked cakey, kind of dry, maybe medium coverage from it. It was buildable coverage, but like overall, I just did not. It looked like foundation on my skin and it didn't look like a good foundation. It didn't work as a mix-in. I mean, if you want to see this in full detail, check out the weekly wear. It would have been the last video uploaded here on my channel. I'll have it in a card and in the description and everything as always, but it just, it wiped right off. I don't know. I think the only redeeming quality was that it was mostly lightweight throughout the day. Otherwise, it's going in the bin. Next up, as I said, this was another product where I was like, could be at the bottom, but I think this one worked ever so slightly better on my skin, or looked ever so slightly better on my skin at the end of the day, and that would be this Kosas Tinted Face Oil. I'd gotten this in a BoxyCharm, and there was a handful of you that had said that this actually is a godsend for oily skin, even though it's an oil that has a tint to it, so I was like, this is never gonna work for me, but some of y'all said it was great, so I went ahead and tried it, and it wasn't great for me. I'm glad it works for some of you, but for me, it's an oil, and it kept my skin feeling oily throughout the day. It had a better graceful fade to it than that foundation that I talked about before from Jecca Beauty. Blah, blah, blah. I just can't get my words of distaste for these foundations out quick enough. I'm tripping over myself here, but overall this one it didn't work for me. It really, I don't think, was made for my skin, and yeah, I can't see myself ever using this again, not even as a mix-in. So womp womp. If you want more details, obviously, once again, check out the weekly wear and you'll be able to see it in action in all of its glory and mostly non-glory. Now, next up here on the bottom of the pyramid, I don't even know that they make this product anymore. I got this a long time ago and I just haven't gotten around to using it yet because I've been using other micellar waters, but since those had run out, finally, I still had this in my collection, so I gave it a try quite a few times. This is the Wet n Wild Makeup Remover for eyes, lips, face. It's the micellar cleansing water. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a pump, you push down on it, but it kind of like sprays the product out. The packaging isn't great, and the actual product itself, I mean, it's a two-phaser, you know, and then you mix it up and it becomes one, you know. It has a nice Spice Girls moment there. It works okay at removing makeup, you know, well, certainly like actual makeup, it's just fine, like face makeup, but mascara, it's okay on, and that's usually what I use my micellar water for, is after I use, you know, makeup eraser or whatever, then I go ahead and just make sure that I got everything off, especially if I wore waterproof mascara that day with a micellar water, and worked, but it wasn't the best at getting the residual stuff, and also it just left behind an oily feeling on my skin, so it wasn't bad. I'd rather use other things. Now next up, this breaks my freaking heart. This product, I don't know what happened. Actually, I do. They reformulated it. But I could have sworn that I had bought one of these after the reformulation, and while it wasn't as good as the original, it still was really good. But now I have another one, and I think I know what everyone is talking about and saying that this new version sucks. It's horrible. And I'm pissed because this used to be like a holy grail favorite of mine. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Plus Nighttime Lip Treatment. Excuse me, Lip Therapy Agave. They changed the formula so that it's vegan now, which, like, great. But it doesn't work as well, and by that I mean it works like not even close to as well. Like, if this is the mark for working as well as the original, and this is not even remotely similar to the original, like 0% of the original product is it like, I would say this one, this reformulation, hits about here. It's bad. I finally understand what y'all are talking about. I used to love using this. It comes with the little scoopy in the cap. It still smells great, or at least I like the smell of it, a soft kind of vanilla. But I used to use this, or I used to love using this on top of a lip balm when I go to sleep at night, and it works as a lip mask. And I wake up and it's still on my lips, nice and thick and coated, and my lips are super soft and ready for whatever lip product I decide to put on it for the rest of the day. Nay, not anymore. This comes off like 2 hours into sleeping. First time I wake up to go pee in the middle of the night, this ain't on my lips anymore. It's awful. I'm so sad. And like, I know you're probably like, Cassie, you have so many more feelings about this than the other three. Why isn't this on the bottom? It's purely because I know this used to be fantastic. It still works, like, if you want to reapply it every couple hours, but that's not the reason why I buy this kind of product, and it makes me so sad. So if you guys know any replacement products, please tell me, because I am so distraught over this. Like, really, it's one of the saddest things. I was about to say, like, in 2020, you know, we have all these horrible things that have happened. This is also there. No, I'm not that insensitive. This is clearly not even close to the atrocities that have happened in 2020. But, you know, it still sucks. It's still awful. And I'm still mad. Now, next up here, climbing up another step on the pyramid, I have got a lip product that I was so excited to try. Yes, another lip product. But, the reason why it's above these other products that have been on the bottom of the pyramid is purely because it actually does work quite well as a lip product, but it smells not great. And so I don't like it, but I want to like it. The potential is there. I feel like if they could have just added a little bit of a scented oil or something, I don't know, there has to be a way to make this smell better without affecting the formula, right? I don't know, maybe not. I'm not a developer, so Maybe it smells bad for a reason, but this is one of the Ilia tinted lip conditioners in the shade Arabian Nights. I had gotten this in the Sephora Give Me More Lip kit this year. It's a beautiful ruby red, but it's sheer because it's a balm, and it looks really pretty, and it's hydrating and lightweight and lasts quite well on the lips, but it smells bad. I really don't know the proper way to explain it. It's kind of like wet cardboard with a lingering soft hint of black licorice and old citrus scent. It's not great, but it performs well. So that's why it got to be on the second tier of the pyramid. Now next up on this tier of the pyramid, I really hope the coloring of this video is not horrible for y'all to look at. Maybe it's nice and cozy, right? Maybe I can dream. I've been feeling a need to wear waterproof mascara this past month more so than usual because I have felt like there should be days where my eyes are leaking more than usual, aka I thought I would be crying a lot more than I was, but apparently I'm a stone cold and yay for standing in my power and not crying. But either way, I've been wearing waterproof mascara because I want to at least have that reinsurance that I'm not gonna look extra messy. But this is one of the ones that I had laying around. I don't have a ton of waterproof mascaras. Does CoverGirl still make the supersizer in waterproof? I hope they do, because I checked at Target the other day and it wasn't there. That saddens me. But I have this one, this Bambi Eye mascara from L'Oreal. As I said, this is the waterproof one. I quite like the original of this. It's pretty good. I think the waterproof is not as good. It does perform like a waterproof mascara. You know, I have watery eyes normally, and this does stand up to it. No flaking, no dripping or smudging or anything throughout the day. I just don't think it looks the best. Like, it doesn't really volumize or lengthen my lashes. It's more on the dry side for a formula, but you know, it does emphasize or define my lashes. I just like a more defined look than this gives, but it does fine if you like a more natural looking mascara. Moving on, I've got another mascara that I really want to love, and I do really like it, but only for my top lashes. This is the Winky Lux So Extra Mascara. I love the packaging, the little golden eyeballs, and it's purple. I don't know, it looks really nice. It's like the perfect mixture of wet and dry, but it's more on the wet side. It just does a great job at making your lashes look really volumized and fluttery and fluffy. Like, it looks really nice on the lashes, and it removes really easily at the end of the night, which I love it for. But unfortunately, as I said, I can't use this on my bottom lashes because if I do, it flakes and smudges because of my wateriness and sadness and oily skinness. So I hate mascaras that I can only use on my top lashes. It's just annoying to have to switch using two mascaras on one day. But aside from that, I love this on my top lashes. And like I said, because it does remove easily at the end of the day, it pleases me. But every now and then I try to pretend that it'll work on my bottom lashes, and so I'll wear it on my top and bottom lashes, and then at the end of the day, like when I'm filming and or then when I go to edit the video and I can just see like black smudges on my cheeks, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get called out for that. But I do really like it. Now, moving up, second to the top tier on the pyramid here, I have got a product that surprised me, I guess. I didn't even know about the product, but ColourPop sent it my way, and I opened it up. I love the packaging of this. This is one of their pressed powder blushes. This was from a collection that they just recently came out with. Is it Chaise, like a chaise lounge, but it's a beautiful peach blush, and for whatever reason I have a really hard time. I don't even know that I own a peach blush because I feel like on me, for some reason, peach blushes tend to look really dirty on my complexion and just not great, but this one looks so good on my complexion. Like, I just think it looks really bright and cheery. Now, ColourPop blushes don't last the longest time on me. They do last all day, but they definitely do fade by the end of the day. But still, they've got a really nice buildable formula to them. I think they pack the perfect amount of punch, really pretty packaging. There's a mirror in there, magnetic, and overall, I just have really loved using this blush. It's like I said, I think the first peach blush that I actually can say I love. And for that reason, I mean, third product on the top. Good job, ColourPop. I like. Now another thing that I like, and I was actually kind of surprised how much I liked it, but I did a whole video on the brand Perfect Diary, and this palette was one of the things I tried out. This is one of the Discovery palettes. It's got the cat on it, which pleases me. It's kind of creepy and it kind of grosses me out, like the textured fur. I mean, it's not fur, but like, I don't know, something about it kind of grosses me out, but at the same time, I mean, it's a cat, yay. And the colors inside are just perfection. Like, this is my perfect, or near perfect, I guess, nude palette for day to day. I don't know why I don't have this on my eyes today, but like, this is so good. The matte shades that they put in here are perfect for me, for my contour type defining shades. The shimmer shades are beautiful. I can do a one and done. I can do multiple on my lids, build them up, and it's just perfect. The formula fades a little bit throughout the day, but overall, not bad creasing, if any at all, and lasts really well. No problems with fallout that I know of. Like, this has just turned into an everyday favorite for me. A classic, if you will. I am so impressed. Ooh, it's a good one. And now, top of the pyramid, while we still have the easiest bit of daylight here, I have been wearing less foundation, I feel like, this past month on the days when I'm not filming, like filming. I really have just been spot concealing, and it's been really nice. And my favorite spot concealer ever is this one right here. This is an absolute holy grail favorite for me. This is the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. I have the shade Fair. It is the perfect match for my skin. It is like 90 to 95% almost a full coverage concealer, but it has the perfect amount of just that little bit of sheerness to it so that it does blend out seamlessly, so that you can just cover up a spot and not have it look like you have one like perfect round area of gorgeous skin, you know, unblemished skin, but then the rest you can tell. Not with this one. It just blends seamlessly. I think it helps that this is like the perfect shade for me, but the formula is just perfect, blendy, perfect amount of coverage, lasts all day, doesn't look dry or cakey or nasty on top of scabby or healing bits or dry bits. It just is perfection. I love it. Like I said, this is a holy grail concealer for me. I adore this. They had sent this to me, I think, when it originally released, but I would absolutely buy this for the rest of my life if they never send me another one. This stuff is liquid magic gold perfection. Just, I was hoping you could see my brows better through that, but either way, it's fantastic and I would highly recommend it. So yeah, there we go, my friends. Can you still see me? Are we still here? Again, I hope the light wasn't too atrocious for you all to sit through and watch. I hope you enjoyed the video, the roundup of products. Certainly let me know if you have tried out any of these products and if you agree or disagree with me on them. You are allowed to agree or disagree. My opinion is not final. It is, well, it's not even final for me. People can sway me, but either way, this is how I feel about these products, or this has been how I feel about these products. Some of them are going in the bin, some of them are favorites forever. You should also let me know what your best and worst were this past month. Comments down below, or if you have any recommendations for me, you can also just let me know how you're doing, if you're hanging in there at the end of 2020. I cannot wait. Like I said, we are so close to getting to 2021, even though I know that, you know, things don't magically get better with the change of a new year. I do think that it just helps. It's nice to have a fresh mindset, so I'm hoping things get better for us very soon here in the world, and I just hope you all are doing as best as you can. Please let me know if you enjoyed the video by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!